Welcome to Research Writing 3345. Let's take a look at the course layout together. This is the home page where you will be brought in when you come in. There's me, and each one of these modules contain information. First, you have information about me. Let's see how we click on that. When we clicked on the words Meet Professor Hall, we see this information and we see the office hours. Once we click on that, that's where all the pretty stuff happens. That's where you're going to find the tutorials and all the pretty information. These are video tutorials that explain a little bit about me. I used my back arrow to come back to my page. You can see I have the information here, and this was the folder we just visited. As we go on down, we see another copy of those office hours so that you can make sure that you know where that is. And let's just take a look at office hours real quick. Office hours are every Monday from 1 to 2 p.m. Central Time, and there's a link that takes you directly there. If that doesn't work, then you can go to Zoom, use the meeting ID and the passcode DHall. Next, you'll find the course information and syllabus, and all you have to do is just click this little down arrow to see the list of pages there. And once you click into those pages, you'll find wonderful tutorials and information that you need. Next is the Start Here menu, and that is where you will find the scavenger hunt, which is due in the first week of school. This scavenger hunt is designed to help you navigate the course and show an understanding of how the course is laid out. Let's leave here. And as we scroll down, we'll see that each week contains a separate module. Now, of course, the dates for each week will change, but the module information is contained there. Let's take a look at one of these modules. Every module for every week is laid out exactly the same. First is a description with a pretty tutorial. Next are the objectives for that particular week, followed by whatever discussion boards are involved with that week. Then there is a folder that contains study documents. Let's look at that study documents folder together. When you are in the module for that particular week, in study documents, you will find the pages that you need to study. Some of these are short pages, some of them are longer. I like to make sure that I don't have a million hours of content in any one page, so you can easily go back to study whatever you needed to study later. Once you open that page, magical things appear. Let's see. In writing formal essays, for example, there is information to read, and you can see that's not that long. And then you will find tutorials that you can study to learn whatever you need to learn. When you've studied each of the pages that are contained in the weekly module, then you will come down to the week assignments. And when you see those assignments, you will see what the description of the assignments are. Welcome, and here are the assignments for this particular week. And this is where the assignment is submitted. When you click the assignment, you will find some information, and then you will see the Submit Here thing. Every assignment contains instructions and a fun tutorial. Tutorials are located throughout the course to help you as you move through the assignments. I'm big on tutorials. And so the semester goes, with each week included in a module with study pages. There are some extra credit assignments. These are not meant to replace regular assignments, but are there for your use if you like. Now, as you go through, you'll find a million videos and you think, oh my gosh, where was that one video about that one thing? Well, that is why I have created the video tutorial library. When you click on the library, here are the folders contained within the library. This is one for if you're just completely lost in the course. It's meant to give you some peace of mind. But now you will decide, was that tutorial that I was looking for, a general course tutorial? Well, let's click and see. When we click on this, we see all the tutorials that are contained in this part of the library. Let's look at this one, for example. Once I open that, I see the tutorial, and I can watch that tutorial and then X out and go back. When we come to the final project of the semester, which is your big multiple source essay creation, you will see in the video tutorial library where I have actually written 2 different kinds of essays for you to follow along if you like. One I wrote was an analysis. That's a different type of argument essay where I analyze some content, and that is contained here in this folder. Let's look together. I open that up and I see that there are 3 document locations where I will find those tutorials. And as soon as I click that particular link, I come in here and I am looking for all the tutorials about this, and there they are. So that in short tutorials, I show you how to complete the process. So let's say you're writing your essay and you say, how is it that I do that outline again? Well, you can see how I outlined this particular essay that I wrote. The rough draft situation here, and then the final draft. And these are several. They're all broken down into short, small tutorials so that you don't have to thumb your way through a million hours of me talking about my essay. So that's how that works in the video tutorial library. Let's X out of here and go back, and I do that, by the way, by just clicking this little X box. Did you see a video tutorial about writing tools and that was about how you write this or that or the other? Go ahead and check in here and you will see the tutorials that are located there. So let's say I'm trying to remember, how is it that I cite articles in an easy, what? So let's click on that together. And there is the tutorial. I hope that gives you a feel for the video tutorial library. This content, of course, was in the other modules of the course during the length of time in the class, but sometimes I just want to find the video. I don't want to go back through every week of the course. I just want to know where that one video was about that one thing. So let's find another resource we have for that. I'm going to leave the video library, and I do that by just simply clicking this little arrow. Now, there's the library information for the Wayland Library, tutorial services, which come in handy. And then at the very bottom below tutorial services, you'll find all the study pages in the course listed in alphabetical order. So if you are looking for something specific, and of course those are located in the modules of the course, you can scroll through here and find the exact page that you wanted. And you'll be able to study that. So those are your sections of the course. I want this to be a fun experience for you. I know how rewarding it's going to be. And I hope that to see you in office hours. Remember that the first week of school, there is a required Zoom meeting that is 15 minutes long. I promise. I stay later to see if anybody wants to visit or ask any specific questions, but the meeting itself lasts exactly 15 minutes. There are 2 options for that, and you will find that when you come down here to the Startup menu, to the Start Here menu. You'll find information about that Zoom meeting. I will also email that to you. It's really important that I have a chance to meet you sort of face-to-face so that you're so much more than a name on a roster, and I get to see you and you get to see me, and we go over a few things for 15 minutes, and that's it. So that is the course laid out for you. I'm excited about having you here in this class, and I hope you'll have a wonderful semester.